Your party has released the manifesto today, but many would ask, with the kind of attacks on the taxes in the country, and at a very good time, because we're just about a little over a week away from the Union Budget 2025, which is set to be presented on the 1st of February.
Absolutely. I mean, I think this is well timed, and it's not even about the timing. We all are really fed up. The Aam Aadmi Party.
I was asking well timed because it was whether it was opportunistic to do that at this stage.
Well, I think every political party should actually be contesting elections and discussing the issues that matter to the public. So I don't see any problem with the Aam Aadmi Party picking this up. Look, the thing is that Aam Aadmi Party, as you know, is a party that's come out of the middle class. Most of us are middle class people. We are professionals. And the truth is that we understand what the middle class is going through right now. Like Mr. Arvind Kejriwal said, that the central government is right now doing taxations on the middle class as if this is tax terrorism. And it is true, it's a Lagan kind of situation. The amount of tax that you and I paying and the return on our investment, so to speak, is unmatchable. There is, when Mr. Modi came to power with all his jumlas, we thought that the country is going to actually see a boom in the economy, see a boom in industry. But what is happening is brain drain. So many of our middle class youngsters, so many of the super talented people in the country are all leaving India for better prospects. Why do you think that is happening? Just the other day, I was listening to a podcast where a person who had quit his job in 2014 to come back to India, a high-paying IT job, says that I'm really stuck right now because the country has not delivered. Mr. Modi's government has not delivered what it promised. When we travel abroad, the reason why the developed countries offer us so many prospects is because they take care of their people, and is just like in India, the middle class forms a very important workforce. It shapes the country. So basic stuff is what Arvind Kejriwal ji is asking for. I think it's amazing that we have a leader in him who's middle class, who understands the issues of the middle class, and he's raising his voice, and I'm sure that everybody on this panel, it will resonate. What we are simply asking is that you invest in education. So instead of giving freebies to your corporates, instead of wearing expensive suits, instead of spending on your foreign trips, do all that by all means. We understand he's also come from a humble background. Now he wants to spend all this money, understandable, but not at the cost of our children, not at the cost of the middle class. We want them to increase the education budget from 2% to 10%. It is a very fair ask. Aam Aadmi Party could do it in Delhi. Increase the education budget fourfold. Why cannot the central government do it?
Right. Niyama Gupta, the fact of the matter is that an overwhelming chunk of Delhi's population is middle class. And it's clear the ploy over here is to tap into the dissatisfaction amongst the middle class. But the fact of the matter is that the BJP is also preparing for the 8th Pay Commission as well. So talk to us in terms of alleviating the pains of the middle class. What exactly is the BJP's plan?
Good evening. Thanks for having me yet again on your forum, and to all the panelists. You see, Mr. Kejriwal's sudden announcement of the middle class agenda is more than proof to one, shows that what his real thinking of the situation is. Name two direct things that the Aam Aadmi Party has done in terms of middle class, like things like roads, clean water, and we can all agree that these two are used for any middle class person going to work, which is seriously been ignored. Now, when it comes to the BJP, and you talk about the middle class specifically, over the past decade, more than 25 crore Indians have transitioned out of poverty and become the new middle class. And who do you think is taking center stage in India's phenomenal recent progress in sports, startups, space exploration, technology? It's very much these people. India has a massive jump in the global innovation index from 81 in 2015, to 40 in 2023, which is because of schemes like, the 10,000 labs established in schools under the Atal Innovation Mission. The immense growth in air travel, which is another indicator of a growing and prospering middle class, because the number of operational airports has doubled from 74 to literally 157. India has had startups which were 350 before 2014, but now a lakh plus, and most of them led by women, which I'm really proud of.
Right.
And the best part of this is it comes from tier 2 and small cities, like, like upcoming cities in terms of economic growth,
Niyama,
like Indore, Surat, etc. I'm not done. So when it comes to welfare schemes and all the manifesto which has been enunciated, in fact, the part 2 of our manifesto which has just come out, it has given voice to the people which were completely ignored and sidelined in the past 10 years because of lack of governance or misgovernance or failed governance. And that, like coming up and telling me that we want to make suggestions to the center that do this and do that. What have you literally done? Those many terms. You come up at the nth moment and say that you care for people and other vulnerable communities, but areas which you have never really worked towards in the past 10 years of governance. It's as simple as that.
Right. Wing Commander Anuma Acharya, let me bring this to you. Both the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party claiming that each other have not done enough for the middle class. In fact, the BJP claiming that because of its work is the reason why so many people transition out of poverty and we have so much middle class first in the first place.
Good evening, Krishna, and good evening to all the panelists. These two are truly two peas in a pod, more focused on marketing than actual work. Like Aam Aadmi Party has also learned from Modi ji, just like Modi ji wears strange outfits and makes bizarre statements to grab media attention. The Aam Aadmi Party has started adopting the similar tactics. They have not this time only hired the YouTubers for publicity, but also came up with a new gimmick every day.